So Colonel West, I am always going to call you that, even though you have another title called Chairman West. How do we win back the generation, the Gen Z generation and the millennials?
Well, I think one of the things we have to start talking about, we lost control in our homes. You know, we have not continued to do, as it says in Proverbs 22:6, train up a child in the way that they should go, so that when they grow old, they shall not depart from it. And so we have abdicated so much of our parental roles and responsibilities over to teachers, professors, and whomever, instead of understanding that your child is your responsibility. So I think the most important thing that we have to do, much the same as, you know, my parents taught me, if you can't afford it, you don't get it. Back a time ago, there used to be layaway. And if you could not walk out of the house, out of the store with it, you just laid it away until you had the money to do it. This whole thing about credit and building up debt and all that stuff, I hate owing people. I don't want to owe you a quarter. But we've got this mentality out there right now of immediate gratification, and so many of our young people don't understand you have to put something in to get something back. The worst thing that we did for our young people is we came up with this stupid little plastic trinket called a participation trophy. We said that we can help, you know, young people's self-esteem by giving them something for free. They ain't got to work for it. They sit on the sideline. They're just like everybody else. And so now that generation is out there, and that's what they expect. They expect a grown-up participation trophy. And so they go out there and they get a degree in underwater basket weaving, not understanding that there's not a whole lot of underwater basket weavers that we need in the society. And then they stay in college for 5 or 6 years. If you haven't been on college campus right now, it's pretty nice. It's like a 5-star hotel. And then next thing you know, they come out, they can't get a job. I mean, that's the great thing about Chad. Chad has a skill. But think about how it used to be in high school. When you had wood shop, you had automobile mechanic. You know, it wasn't about you had to go to college, which is, of course, they want you to do that so they can indoctrinate the minds. But it's all about a creative, productive skill. And so we're teaching kids now how to take a test. We're not teaching kids how to have a skill. So I think, number one, the parents got to get involved. One of the things I always say, the most important elected position in the United States of America is school board. And until we start to understand that, we're going to lose generation after generation after generation if parents don't step up. Stop trying to be your kid's friend. You got to be the parent.